Thoughts on the performance of your team today?
Yeah, look, it was. We're obviously disappointed at the outcome. An opportunity to get to the final, which we didn't take. I guess a typical semi-final, a very tight game between both teams, and just decided by moments in the game. And we had our moments, they had theirs, and unfortunately, they're the ones that got over the line.
Was there a sense of disappointment that the previous game against them in the league, you created so many chances, but this one seemed to be so tight, there were few and far between?
No, like I said, it's just the nature of cup football, semi-final. It's you're never going to be open games. Players know what's at stake. They know the consequences of action. So both teams tend to play fairly conservative. So it's not an open game, and we kind of knew that. We just had to stay, like I said, disciplined in our approach and wait for our moments. And when they came, we had to capitalise. And we did on one occasion, but not on others. And as I said, in extra time, they capitalised on theirs.
Is that a surprise, Ange? Did you expect a bit more, or is it something that when you look at the chances, for example, Carter Vickers hits the bar, Rangers go up and score? Is that the sort of moments you're being in that spin?
That's how these games are usually decided. I don't, like I said, rarely a one side, particularly when you've got two strong teams, dominant over the other, and they're rarely open games. So we did have an opportunity to go two up. It wasn't taken. Like you said, they went up the other end and scored, and even then, there were still moments I thought we could have done a little bit better with, but in the end they took their moment in extra time and ended up winning the game.
And you've spoken a lot about the players showing character. They bounce back from disappointments. They're going to have to do that again. Obviously, there's so much to play for in the league.
Yeah, look, it's we've had to be resilient all year, and this is another challenge for us. We are disappointed. We're disappointed that we didn't get to another final. We're disappointed for our fans. Disappointed that we couldn't take the opportunity before us. But we've just got to make sure that, irrespective of what happened today, we've got 5 games to be champions of this country, and that's doesn't change for us. So we've got 5 games now to concentrate on, and starting next week, and making sure we use today's disappointment to fuel our endeavours in this next series of games.
Did you feel you maybe would have had the edge going into extra time, just given that Rangers had played more recently and gone to extra time on Thursday?
No, I think people make too much of that stuff. I think so. At the end of the day, it's two teams giving everything up until the final minute. There's so much at stake that I don't think it's got to do with tiredness or anything. I think all 28, 29, 30 players that came on today gave everything they could, and I think that's what you expect in this kind of game. We certainly didn't expect to be running over the opposition. I think that's not how it works.
And is that better too frantic at times from your point of view? You maybe struggled to get the control you would normally like.
Yeah, but again, that's me sort of looking at it in the isolation of just a game of football. But it's not a game of football. It's a semi-final, and like I said, it's just human nature for people to feel that every action you take out there could have big consequences in terms of being knocked out of the competition. So that tends to mean that, like I said, players a little bit more conservative in all their actions in terms of the way we played our football, the way we pressed, all those kind of things. You don't do it with the freedom maybe you do it in a league game, but within that context, like I said, I didn't feel at any stage we were out of control. I just thought it wasn't a game where probably in extra time after they scored, I thought we lost our way a little bit. I thought we could have been a bit more disciplined just to stick to our principles. But again, that's obviously the players were feeling disappointment and falling behind.
Can I ask if some players are struggling after the game, but Will Abaga, Cameron Carter Vickers look to be struggling a bit?
Yeah, just because they gave everything, mate. I mean, Leo hasn't played a lot, so we kind of knew, particularly in a game like this, he's not going to last, probably till around the hour mark. And all the players, I mean, Greg Taylor, Days, and the guys we took off, just gave everything. There was nothing more, and we had some strength off the bench. And I thought, particularly the first set of subs really made a difference for us. Just gave us a bit more energy and going forward. So. But you know, I think I mean I haven't sort of spoken to the medical crew yet, but hopefully nothing serious come out of it.